I get these political ads in the mail against Michele Morrow and Mark Robinson, and I've seen the North Carolina subreddit also just completely dumping on these two people. So, real quick, let's look at this political mail and see what's up. Too dangerous. Public schools have become cesspools of perversion, foolishness, and violence. Well, in some places that's true. That's not a false statement. So what's the problem with that? Kill all traitors? Well, if someone is a traitor, they should probably be killed. That is the punishment in in the law for people who are traitors. Of course, you know, there's no context here. It's just 3 words from a newspaper, so maybe that doesn't really mean much. Public schools are an absolute cesspool of evil and lies. Oh, what a shock. So, let me get this straight. These people have a problem with what's going on in public schools. We know that in public schools there have been a lot of bad things happening to children behind parents' back. So anyway, their radical extremism threatens the future of our children in our state. We can't afford to elect leaders who support political violence and will fail our schools. So let me get this straight. These people are saying schools have actual violence and bad things happening, and you think it's a good idea to say, to quote them on that, and then say political violence. They support political violence. Well, what about violence against the children in schools? Oh, well, screw the damn children in schools. Paid for by North Carolina Families First. Not authorized by any political party. And usually there's more stuff, and obviously I tore my address off, but yeah, there's a ton of this extra stuff. I was shocked by, this is probably NC superintendent, so this is things people said in a superintendent race. Terrorist propaganda, and I mean, do you really need to look at this? Has never taught in a public school or been employed as a faculty member. I mean, they actually try here to pull some quotes, but still, you have to ask what the agenda is with some of this. Robinson just exemplifies extremism. He plays right into the Democratic theme that Republicans are a bunch of extremists. Who said that? Some Republican Supreme Court justice? Yeah, okay. So, that doesn't really mean anything. I cut out a piece of that. Radical, cruel rhetoric, something I censored by accident, recklessly defunding schools, betraying North Carolina. So, what is the problem here? Can someone tell me? Because this doesn't actually tell me anything. All this is fear-mongering garbage. They don't actually have any kind of proof. They just have a bunch of people saying, oh, these people suck. And they quote them saying they have a problem with bad stuff happening in schools, then say, our problem is that they support political violence. Well, you didn't substantiate that claim, and you did substantiate the claim that they have a problem with actual violence in schools. These political ads, if you do any critical thinking, tend to make you want to vote for the person that they're crapping on. I hate political ads. That's where they belong.